watched all of you sink.
That is unsettling. Very unsettling. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go up, I think. Hello? On a sudden, a light from heaven shone around him, and he fell to the ground. Is he trying to, like, explain eggs? Eggs. Why are there eggs in there? I don't know. Well, like, clearly he's trying to make up for the fact that, or not make up, but like, being all like, hey, I'm so sorry I killed you, dude, that was in my car. I was not drunk, and feeling bad about it, and probably seeking, like, God's way to forgive himself, and writing all these more, like, religious stuff on walls? Does that even make sense? I'm so scared of this person that's gonna be on top of the mountain. So scared. He's gonna be standing on top of the mountain, and that's gonna be the end of this chapter. And I'm gonna quit playing and play something else after this too.
I will drag my leg behind me. I will drag it like a crumpled hatchback, tires blown and sparking across the dimming lights of my vision. I'm running out of painkillers, and am following the flicker of the moon home. When Paul keeled over dead on the road to Damascus, they restarted his heart with the jump leads from a crumpled hatchback. It took 21 attempts to convince it to wake up.
See, there's someone standing there, and it's gonna be Paul or a ghost. My God. Can I still hide? Can I please hide? I don't want to be here. You should see me right now. I'm sitting here like all ducked together, so scared, even talking very silently.
I've begun my voyage in a paper boat without a bottom. I will fly to the moon in it. I've been folded along a crease in time, a weakness in the sheet of life. Now you've settled on the opposite side of the paper to me. I can see your traces in the ink that soaks through the fiber, the pulped vegetation. When we become waterlogged and the cage disintegrates, we will intermingle. When this paper aeroplane leaves the cliff edge and carves parallel vapor trails in the dark, we will come together.
Oh my God, that's poetic and all, but am I gonna die? Like, this is so unsettling. There's more stuff on the wall, and I'm afraid to look at it because I know something's gonna be up here. I swear to God, I saw someone in the mist standing up here. Is it me? Did I see myself or something of the kind? Or do I need to get more up? I'm scared to look behind me. It's probably up there. I need to get more up there. Probably need to get to the tower, but I'm sure I saw someone standing here. And he was proceeding, and as he was proceeding on his journey. Well, yeah, that's what I'm doing. Trying to finish this game. I'm proceeding on my journey, okay? Like, but seriously, they could have written this out a bit more clear. And, like, even then, which human being is able to get up there and write a message? That's not logical at all. I can't read it, okay? I can't. Am I supposed to read it from up there? Come near to Damascus. Has come near to Damascus. And has come clear to Damascus. And it always starts with N. And he... It's too difficult to read. Drink, nor drink. Eat
If
nor
only
drink.
Donnelly had experienced this, he would have realized he was his own shoreline, as am I. Just as I am becoming this island, so he became his syphilis, retreating into the burning synapses, the stones, the infection.
And neither did he eat nor drink. And he was 3 days without sight. Are these like, is this like stuff from the Bible or something, or from like this ancient book I'm missing out on? Could be. Like, I was raised Catholic, but I don't feel very Catholic. Like, I'm not saying I'm an atheist. I just don't know what I believe in. So,
There are headlights reflected in these retinas. Too long in the tunnels of my island without a bottom. The sea creatures have risen to the surface, but the gulls are not here to carry them back to their nests. I've become fixed, open and staring, an eye turned on itself. I've become an infected leg whose tracking lines form a perfect map of the junctions of the M5. I will take the exit at mid-thigh and plummet to my Esther.
he keeps comparing like his emotional or physical state to having a car crash. So like he killed someone in a car crash. I'm thinking it's the person he sat next to. We're gonna have to use our flashlight again. I thought there was someone standing there, and it just freaked me out for a second. Okay, nothing very interesting here, so there's probably something very interesting here, yeah. Beautiful view of the island, though. Look at that. Gorgeous. More chemical shit. I'm sorry I'm going through this so fast, but I'm freaking out. I really am. Like, I just want this kind of pat on the back. Oh, that's huge. Being like, oh, yeah, you made it. You finished this part. And it came to face that as I made the journey, danger. Yeah, we're gonna go up here anyway. Danger, unauthorized personnel only. To pass that as I made my journey. And some, I can't read it. Damascus. Oh, it's just the same sentence over and over again. Basically, he's feeling bad about a car accident. Okay, that's all you need to remember. Yeah, we've seen all of this before. It's the same sentence over and over again. I feel like this path is not made for walking, just like, you know, Nancy Sinatra's boots.
I have dredged these waters for the bones of the hermit, for the traces of Donnelly, for any sign of Jakobsen's flock, for the empty bottle that would incriminate him. I have scoured this stretch of motorway 21 times, attempting to recreate his trajectory, the point when his heart stopped dead and all he saw was the moon over the Sanford Junction. He was not drunk, Esther. He was not drunk at all, and it was not his fault. It was the converging lines that doomed him. This is not a recorded natural condition. The gulls do not fly so low over the motorway and cause him to swerve. The paint scored away from his car in lines like an infection, making directly for the heart.
Okay, so he was not drunk. His friends was drunk. Killed himself on the motorway. Don't drunk and drive, kids. But why is he... Like, he's comparing the journey on the motorway to his journey on this island. I still do not see the connection between a normal motorway and this island, because I'm sensing the motorway is far away and in like a different time not a different time, but a different like setting.
We will
And
leave twin vapor trails in the air, white lines etched into these rocks.
yeah, I'm feeling like some
Dear
testing
Esther,
maybe.
I have burnt my belongings, my books, this death certificate. Mine will be written all across this island. Who was Jakobsen? Who remembers him? Donnelly has written of him, but who was Donnelly? Who remembers him? I have painted, carved, hewn, scored into this space all that I could draw from him. There will be another to these shores to remember me. I will rise from the ocean like an island without bottom, come together like a stone, become an aerial, a beacon, that they will not forget you. You've always been drawn here. One day the gulls will return and nest in our bones and our history. I will look to my left and see Esther Donnelly flying beside me. I will look to my right and see Paul Jakobsen flying beside me. They will leave white lines carved into the air to reach the mainland, where help will be sent.
And he jumps. Oh my god. I'm so scared of heights. Oh, this actually feels quite tranquil. Until now, probably he's gonna fall to his death. Oh. Yeah. Oh. He's a bird. Is he flying? I'm thinking he fell. And the camera angle just didn't want to show it that harshly.
Come back.
What now? Did I finish it, or did I just finish the first chapter? I can hear the sea, but that's Hilly. What now? Okay, let me just check if I kinda got it right. We are playing with a lost man on a deserted island. He basically makes marks all over this island with paint, discovers this underwater cave. He has a friend who he calls Paul, who was drunk, or they thought he was drunk, killed himself in his car, got a car accident, killed himself, that's what I meant. Now let me check Wikipedia for a second. If I did something if I did something wrong. Okay, so this definitely is the end of the game apparently, not just the first chapter. So I had to go online and check what other people were saying about the plot, and I think I kinda understand it more. It is a bit too deep for me because I did not think it through that far. So basically, there's our main character who we've been following and who's been narrating everything. His wife's name is Esther, dear Esther, and everything like he says are letters to her, which I got. I mean, dear Esther, obviously. Esther died in a car crash with Paul. I don't know if Paul was sitting next to her in the same car or they just collided. I don't know that. Apparently, Paul's a chemist. And what our narrator, our main character, was trying to find out is what made the crash happen. Was Paul drunk? Apparently he was not. Was it like something wrong with the car? Basically, our main character wanders around the island trying to figure out what killed his wife. And some people even think that the island and him walking around on the island realizing he's about to die, not because of killing himself as we see at the end, but because of the fact that he's going mad. The island is kind of the image for his subconsciousness and the fact that he's like in a coma to some people. I'd have to say, I'm not saying it's far-fetched, I'm saying it's something I did not get. But reading the theories, it's definitely like a good option. I like that it's a game that makes you think about the plotline. It's not an obvious plotline, which I like. I thought it was a beautiful game, like especially for 2008. The atmosphere, the music, the voice acting, really great. I liked it a lot, but like I said, the plotline was a bit too far-fetched for me. I feel like maybe I've missed some hints here and there. I've missed some dialogue because I feel like I did not think it through that much, that the island was an entire subconscious like world, that maybe he was in a coma or something. So yeah. Cool. Really cool. If you liked this, be sure to give it a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more videos of me, subscribe. And if you'd like to play the follow-up game of this one by the Chinese Room called Everybody's Gone to Rapture, be sure to check it out because it's definitely more amazing than this one. It's longer, it's more in depth, it has way more like plot lines and audio in it. Great voice acting. It's a bit less dark, not in theme but like in atmosphere. So maybe if you're a bit creeped out by this, which I was, that might be better for you. But it's like exactly the same style, like where you have to discover and not really do any action-based stuff like quests or something. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.